Zoo Adventures friends, this is awesome. October creepy time. We are where? Bada bing! At the zoo. Your Zoo Adventures team, Steve's in front of the camera today. Who's behind the camera?
Megan.
Who's helping with the lighting?
Elizabeth.
Megan, show them what time of the day it is. Check this out, everybody. This is so cool. It's an evening Zoo Adventures. We thought it would be so cool to share the zoo at night with you. So we're here in the evening and going to go around and kind of show you some spooky creepiness from the North Carolina Zoo in Asheboro, North Carolina, the heart of the state. Stay tuned. How about that one, digital friends? Bringing you the North Carolina Zoo, kind of creepy, spooky at night. How neat is this? We're out in the middle of the zoo at night. Got to see a cougar there for a heartbeat. That was kind of fun. Maybe they'll come back, see if Megan can get the cougar in the red light one more time. That red light, of course, there so you don't hurt the animal's eyes at night. You don't want that to happen. That would not be cool. We had help from Miss Nancy tonight. There you go. That's a cool little shot. Maybe you can see, at least in the habitat. Let's see what we can find. Oh, coming around the corner here, Nancy. What do you think? Maybe?
Yeah. There you go.
So the animals do have access sometimes at night. Sometimes they're locked out at night. It's actually safe for them. There you go. Whoa, what a shot. What a shot that was. Looking right at you. Powerful cats. The mountain lion or the cougar or the puma. All those names talking about the same cat. Large wild cat of the Americas. Found in the western United States down through Central and South America is the mountain lion, cougar, puma. All those names, talking about the same cat. Oh, what a great spot. That was so much fun. Now, just because the light isn't bothering them, I'm sure the voices are like, hey, what, there are people here? It's late night tonight. What's going on? We're very tickled to be able to bring this to you from the North Carolina Zoo at night. Kind of spooky, kind of creepy, but maybe not really. Let's go find some other animals. Hey, Megan.
Yeah.
What's black and white and red all over?
I don't know.
Is it a newspaper? No. It's a zebra at the North Carolina Zoo at night. Dad joke. Dad joke.
Good job.
See?
Yeah.
Black and white and red all over because we're using a red light at night.
Aha.
Did you get it?
I get it.
You get it? Okay, yeah. So that's where we are at the North Carolina Zoo at night. Sharing some cool, creepy, kind of, sort of, with you all, our digital friends. Black and white stripes, not 100% sure what those are for. Maybe with helping with camouflage. Maybe making it more difficult to find one animal in a herd of many. Maybe it helps cool them off a little bit. Another very popular thought is that maybe it prevents biting insects from finding them and landing on them. They're finding biting insects are attracted more to solid colors, and this really cool pattern on the zebra helps them keep those biting insects at bay. But here again, you can see the animals are out and about. It's totally safe at the North Carolina Zoo to have the animals out and about. They can easily take care of themselves while they're out. Some may have access, some may be put out on habitat. The care of the critters comes first and foremost across the entire zoo, however, as you might imagine. And we feel pretty honored and pretty privileged to be allowed to come out here and share the zoo at night with you. And it's pretty dark out here. But we're having a good time bringing you the zoo at night. Megan, can you kind of just pan to the right and show them it is dark?
Yeah, there's nothing there.
No. But
Nope.
there is a habitat, if nothing else.
And there's the zebra.
From the North Carolina Zoo, Asheboro, North Carolina, at night. There's the moon at night, the North Carolina Zoo. It's October, sharing a creepy evening from the North Carolina Zoo. Let's show you something not really so creepy, though. Check this out. We thought it'd be kind of fun to show you Asia at night. No, I appreciate there's not much to see, but there is still construction going on. You hear that? The construction team was working hard, literally day and night sometimes. So when you, digital friends, become in-person friends in 2026, Asia will be ready for your viewing pleasure. Again, yeah, it is 2026 as far as anticipated opening time. Construction, the buildings are around 50% done. Now, that doesn't mean the entire project. Again, we mentioned that earlier. Doesn't mean the entire project's 50% done, but the buildings are almost. The zoo needs to put its magic on all the habitats once all the construction is finished. But here is Asia at night from the North Carolina Zoo. Well, what visit to the North Carolina Zoo at night wouldn't be complete without these wonderful pachyderms. African elephants at night. Yeah, they're out and about. Their waterfall is going. I don't know if you can hear that or not. Hold on a sec. They're just hanging out together. Megan, you said you had an interesting story you wanted to share with our digital friends.
Yeah, so elephants have always been one of my favorite and just, amazing animals. But I remember the very first time that I was out here in the evening. And
Whoa. What?
Yeah, no, I got to be out
You were here
at night. Okay, and I wasn't in trouble. I was supposed to be here.
Okay.
It was actually for some camps and some campouts that we have.
Sure. Okay.
So when we started doing the overnight snoring safaris, doing those and being out here and seeing the elephants and the lions and everybody else, absolutely magical. It's definitely an unforgettable experience, and you never know what you're gonna see with this, because there's been nights where the elephants are splashing in the water, playing right here at you.
Oh, wow.
And then there's also nights when you can hear them trumpeting and banging on the bars when the weather's bad and they're locked in. So It's definitely a memorable experience.
So overnight camping experience at the North Carolina Zoo at night. You can come by and see this kind of stuff. Digital friends, how cool is that? I will tell you, they sell out quickly though. So if it's something you're interested in, you want to be checking the website early and often and calling to get on a wait list as well. But North Carolina Zoo at night, some of our amazing African elephants.
Elizabeth! Yeah? Where are we going? I thought I saw something. In the woods? Yeah. Wow, that's creepy.
Creepy? Why creepy? Why creepy? Ha! Could you tell who was fake, though?
No.
JB. JB was fake. Dr. Minter. Good to see you, Dr. Minter. This guy works hard all day and all night. Keep up the good work. Those lights are really bright. I'm not real sure.
Don't fall.
I'm not real sure how to end this one. Maybe you'll just cut sooner or later. Maybe?
Nah, this is great. This is perfect.
That's what, yeah, okay.
Yeah, okay.
If you think so.
Okay,
All
bye.
right. Creepy.
And crawly.
In October.
Yeah.
Perfect match.
In the dark.
In the dark, well said. Under a red light, under the red glow of the flashlight.
Yeah, red flashlight.
So, what creepy critter do you have here?
So this is a cockroach.
Cockroach?
Yeah.
Why are you holding a cockroach?
Well, don't panic. I didn't pick him up from the ground.
Oh.
This is actually one of our animal ambassadors.
Gotcha.
So if you've been with us for a while, you've probably seen one of these before.
Nope.
This is a Madagascar hissing cockroach. Do you have something to say? So I'm readjusting my hand, and he's readjusting as well.
That was so cool. And in all honesty, the creep factor here is pretty minimal.
Yep.
But the important factor here is over the moon. They are really important, science word, detritivores. They eat detritus. They eat dead and decaying material on the forest floor. So they're really important to have around. It's an important job to have. I'm glad I don't have it.
Yeah, same.
I prefer my pizza.
Yep.
But yeah, they're getting rid of that material, especially in Madagascar and other places. There are, if I'm not mistaken, over 4,000 species of cockroach. Don't quote me on that for sure, but there's thousands of them. Very few in any way detrimental to you and me. Most of them are just like this Madagascar hissing cockroach, living their ways, living their lives on the forest floor, eating that dead and decaying stuff, keeping the jungle, keeping the forest, keeping the prairie, keeping the area around your habitat, around other places, free of that dead and decaying material. So a pretty important critter and a very important job for this quote-unquote creepy crawly, the Madagascar hissing cockroach. I heard you have another critter you want to share.
Yeah.
Hang tight, everybody.
So this is another creepy crawly. This is an African giant millipede.
Oh, I've seen those before here at the zoo. I've seen those in North Carolina.
You know?
Yep.
I don't think you have.
No?
So we do have millipedes here in North Carolina. We do have a lot of similar critters and creepy crawlies, but these guys are the African species.
Oh.
So our giant millipedes are much smaller than
Gotcha.
this one.
I guess I should have been paying attention to that, huh?
Yeah, but you're picking up on the right signals. All of the legs, and then you've got the round body.
What's a million legs? When
Well,
everybody knows millipedes have a million legs.
I don't know. Can we count all of those? Because they're moving
Well,
pretty.
look.
They're also moving pretty well.
See, looky there.
Yeah,
It's got to be a million.
I see. But I've not been the one who sits down and counts them. But apparently, they can have up to around 750 legs.
Megan, that's not a million.
And it's not.
Oh, well. So close.
But
So,
it's still more than a centipede.
centipede.
Mm-hmm.
So how are they different in their legs? That's crazy.
So you see each little round ringlet here?
Oh, yeah.
All of these little segments.
Okay.
So a millipede has 4 legs per segment, and a centipede has 2 legs per segment.
Oh, so that's one of the ways you can tell the two apart.
Yep. And another way is you see how round and kind of almost extra.
Almost looks like a
extra round.
straw.
Yeah.
Sorta.
Yeah. So millipedes are going to be more round like
Okay.
this.
Very cool.
And then your centipedes are going to be flatter and a little bit different looking in that way. And then also their diet is different.
Oh, really? How's that?
Yep. So just like your Madagascar hissing cockroach, these guys are detritivores. So your millipedes will be eating your decaying plant material.
Gotcha.
Versus your centipedes, who actually have fangs and venom and will eat meat. They eat other inverts and whatever kind of carnivorous meals they can find.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
So these guys are more herbivore, omnivore-ish,
Yeah.
where the centipede is a carnivore.
Yep.
No way.
It's interesting to think of something so small that can be a carnivore.
A carnivore.
But these guys are millipedes, so they've got that same cleanup job.
Mm-hmm.
That really important.
Gotcha.
Processing of all of the decaying material.
Something you may not think about, having that important job for some of these quote-unquote creepy crawlies, sharing them with you in October from the North Carolina Zoo. And what did you say this was again?
African giant millipede.
All right. Very cool. How about that? Can you see that bright red dot, digital friends? You know what that is? American alligator. And they have the eye shine because of a special membrane kind of in the back of their eye called the tapetum lucidum. Tapetum will work. Fancy science word in the morning. I appreciate that, but got to be able to share that with you. The tapetum essentially amplifies, or at least increases, their ability to see at night by bouncing light around in the eye a little bit. So a little bit of light is kind of magnified, for lack of a better word. Amplified is probably a better word. So these nocturnal predators can see at night. They're an ambush predator, as you know. We've talked about alligators before. Never at night, though, so that's kind of cool. Bringing you these magnificent ambush hunters from the North Carolina Zoo at night. How neat. And I don't know. Let's see. Digital friends, to be honest, I can't tell you which alligator that is. It looks a little small, so that might be Leave, our female. And we're going to take a peek to see if we can see another one. Ooh, on the land. You were right. There you go. How about that shot? Looking at us like, hey, I hear ya. What do you want to do over here? Digital friends, can you see okay? Can you see that little eye shine? Megan, I can't see in the video. Can you see in the video a little bit of eye shine?
A little bit.
A little bit? Okay.
You can see when he blinks and stops.
Oh, perfect. There you go. So that's the right idea, right? The American alligator at night. The North Carolina Zoo. We are so privileged to be able to bring this to you. Oop, there it was right there. Very cool. Come back over and get our closer one a little bit, maybe. There you go. The tapetum lucidum working just as it should on this American alligator from the North Carolina Zoo. Yes, digital friends, we're at the North Carolina Zoo at night, and imagine hearing this. Elizabeth, show them what it is. Yeah, the name lemur comes from a word meaning spirit, because when early explorers were exploring in Africa and Madagascar, and they were, I don't want to say discovering, but finding these animals, because everybody knew they were already there, the people that lived in the countries. they would see these pinpricks of light and hear that eerie, spooky call. And they decided to name those animals lemurs, a word that means spirit in Latin. One more time. Yeah, I see where that name came from. Can you hear any of that, digital friends? The North Carolina Zoo at night for your viewing pleasure. Gorgeous moon that Megan is showing you. And believe it or not, we're kind of looking out over that 40-acre habitat that is the Watani grasslands, where the rhino, the antelope, and the gazelles can roam. But we thought, man, what a cool opportunity to show you under the moonlit skies in Asheboro, North Carolina, your North Carolina Zoo. Enjoy. So how about that for an episode, digital friends? The North Carolina Zoo at night. Spooky and creepy. No, not really. Kind of cool, actually, I hope you think. Megan, show them where we are. Can you read it? If not, check this out. We're at the trailhead of Purgatory Trail, right?
Yes.
Now, talk about spooky. You want to learn some neat things about the zoo? This trail is hikeable at the North Carolina Zoo, and you should look it up. There's some really interesting stories that happen about why it got its name. What do you think? Are you up for a hike on Purgatory Trail?
Well, we've got our red flashlights.
We do have our red flashlights, and we have our courage.
Sure.
Hopefully you'll see us again soon. Digital friends, thank you so much for tuning into Zoo Adventures today. Steve was in front of the camera. Megan also here. We had a wonderful assistant today. Who else is with us?
Elizabeth.
Awesome to have Elizabeth with us too. All right, if you're ready for this.
All right.
Oh wait, we wanted to mention
The overnight.
the campouts. That's right.
Yeah, you guys can actually do this for yourself. You can have your own nighttime adventure at the North Carolina Zoo. It's just our Snoring Safari campouts, and they have both North American adventure and African adventure, so it's a really fun time.
Wicked popular, so try to sign up early and realize that you might actually put on a waiting list because there's so many people who wants to do it. But what you saw tonight is part of that experience.
Yep.
So maybe something to check out. Thank you so much for tuning in today. You sure you're ready for this?
Let's go.
All right. Y'all stay safe. We're going to try to too.
Bye.
All right. Bye, y'all. Well, this is the best idea, but we're going to...
I can see.
You can't...